Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Toni and I'm a homeschooling mom to 4 kids. And I am also a big thrifter. I love thrifting and 'tis the season for shopping. We're getting ready for Christmas in the next month. So my videos this month center mostly around thrifting, which has been really fun because I love thrifting. So this is part 3 of November Thrift and Tell. I hope you guys saw part 1 and 2. If you didn't, I'll link them in the description box below and you can catch up. But what this is my amazing viewers have given me a bunch of ideas for cool baskets that we can thrift and gift. And so I have a jar here. Most of you guys know what the deal is if you've seen both of my other 2 videos, but I've got a jar here with a bunch of ideas in it, and I'm gonna draw one of these and then I'm gonna go shopping. Usually it's a couple days because I haven't been super successful like the first try finding everything I want. But these tags have multiple different ideas on it, and I'm gonna go try to find these things at a thrift store, make a cute basket, and then give it to one of my friends. So it's been super fun. If you are excited about that and to see what we're gonna find in this video, then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any other of my thrifting videos or homeschooling or mom life. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead and draw one. My daughter has basketball, so I am gonna hit up a couple thrift stores near basketball. I won't have anybody with me today, so it'll be a little easier. I had my son with me last time who loves to shop, which is awesome, but it also means, Mom, can I get this? Mom, look at this. Ooh, Mom, look at this. And then it's a little harder for me to do my shopping. So today will be a lot easier because it's just me. All right, let me do this real quick. Ready? Let's see what we've got here. Oh, this is what I wanted to do anyway for our piano teacher. I'm so excited. So we have Christmas sheet music, frames, a vintage Bible, and a candle. That sounds fun. So this will be a piano themed Christmas gift. Yeah, I think I'll probably just save it as a Christmas gift, but it'll be a piano themed Christmas gift. So I'm gonna wait and give this to her at Christmas from my girls, because 2 of my girls take piano from her, but all of my kids have in the past. So anyway, that'll be fun. So that's what we're looking for today. Wish me luck. this the other day too. I paid $5 for it, but it's genuine leather. And see the inside? It's a little purse, coin purse thing. It's in like perfect condition. I don't think it's ever been used before. The brand is Patricia Nash. And I looked this up, like between $56 and $67. Anyway, so I thought it was really, really cute and a really good deal since I only paid $5 for it. So we're back and I am going to show you some of the goodies that I got. This was fun. I think I went to 2 different thrift stores maybe for this thrift haul. So for the friend, this was the music, let's see, it was a hymnal or sheet music, candle, an old Bible, and I'll have to go back and listen. So I'll put it down at the bottom for you guys right here, but that's what we're looking for. So I did find, I'll show you guys, I had found already this music notebook, like blank music notebook that I had gotten for 50 cents at a thrift store in the last thrift haul, like from a couple weeks ago. So I had already picked this up with this girl in mind, which is our piano teacher. So this was really cool for her. And then for sheet music, I figured it would be pretty easy to find like old sheet music, or one thrift store has like piano books and stuff like that I thought might be a little bit better, but I couldn't get to that one before they closed. So the one I went to had a hymnal. So I was like, well, that'll be just as good. So I went ahead and bought this. This was only 75 cents. The hymnal itself, I'm not gifting her, so it didn't matter what the condition was in. But what I'm planning on doing, let me show you, is let me find one that I don't know, that I'm not for sure not going to use. I will go through. I have done this before. Actually just taught a class for my co-op called Crafting with Books. And we tore pages out of books. I had them get like a book from the thrift store, and we tore pages out of the books, and we used those books to make cool, creative, things to add to like a watercolor picture and to like emphasize something. Anyway, it was really fun. So crafting with books is fun. Just make sure, it's not a book you care about. I paid 75 cents for this. So my goal is to rip out the sheet music like this. I think what I would like to do, I've seen this before, I remember a long time ago, where they would use tea, like a tea bag, and make tea, and then stain this with tea to make it look older. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna make a couple of these, and I'll probably pick some that are ones that she knows. Like there was one, Standing on the Promises is right here, so that's why I didn't tear that one out. But something like that, or I'm sure there's Great is Thy Faithfulness, maybe something like that. I'm going to stain it with tea, and then I'm going to frame it. So my goal now is to find a couple frames. I've looked at the last couple thrift stores. I didn't find any I liked. Sometimes, I don't know, I was looking for a little bit more rustic-y or like gold frames, which I don't know. I should ask my girls because I don't even know what color she has in her living room. But I was thinking gold would be cool if I stain this, and then I might even have print something on it. So here is another tip. I did this a long time ago when we had our inn. We owned an inn. I had decorated it storybook theme, and it had all these different, anyway, what I did was I would take pictures out of the dictionary, and then I printed them. I'll go grab one. And if I take a picture of one, I'll put it up here so you can see what they look like. But I took, or there's a video, actually. I did a video where I toured the inn. So I'll link that above so you can see that if you want to see what it looked like. We don't own it anymore. But it was so fun to decorate. But that was one of the easiest things, was I just took a dictionary page, made sure it didn't have bad words on it, and I stuck it through the printer, and I just typed up whatever I wanted to say and whatever pretty font I wanted, and you just run this through the printer, and it comes out, and it has something written on it, and it looks like something you would have ordered from Etsy or whatever, and it cost me nothing. We don't even have a nice printer. It's just like totally black and white. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do with this, and then frame it. So that'll go. I'll have to work on that. This will probably be a Christmas present, so I won't have the final product to show you right now, but maybe once I do, I will, I'll get that together. So I'll have this with a couple, maybe 2 of these little, and I might even do smaller frames. I'm not really sure. And then I'm going to use this bag to gift it to her. I bought this at the first thrift haul, and I wasn't sure who I was going to use it for, but I think she will like this. So this was $3. So that's what I'm going to put everything in. And then I was looking for a candle. I found one that you probably saw in one of the videos here today. But once I got to the register, it still even had the tag on it. It was really cute. It was this cute little like design. It was different from a normal candle. It still had the tag from the regular store, but it had 2 tiny chips on either side at the top, and I didn't want to give her something that didn't look new, so I put it back. So I'm thinking I might give her this milk glass vase that I had gotten also at, I think, the first thrift store that we did this haul for. This was only $1, and I will put flowers in it. I think she'll appreciate that, especially coming from my kids. So the two or three frames, the music book, and then this with flowers in it, in the bag. And I think it'll be really pretty and sweet, and I think she'll like it. And it's probably just gonna be a Christmas present for her. But I'll somehow show you guys a picture of it once I'm done. But that's the gist of what I did for this video. Sorry, I don't have a basket together. I could not find an old Bible. If I find an old Bible, I may throw that in there because I think that would be cute to like put the frame on top on her piano or whatever. I also had thought about finding an old candy dish because she gives candy to the kids when they do their practice every week. If they practice all the times that they have to write on this little paper, then she gets them a piece of candy. And I asked my girls, I was like, does she have it in a candy dish or something? And they said it was just in a basket. So I was like, maybe I'll find one of those cute glass candy dishes that has like a lid. So if I find that, I'm gonna give her that too with some candy in it because I thought that would be cute. So it's this whole thing to go on her piano. So that's that. It wasn't that much. So it was like, if you include the 2 that I had already bought, 3, 4, it's $5.25 pretty much. And then I'll get some flowers. So those will be the most expensive thing. They'll probably be like $10 or something. So, but that's not bad. $15 gift is amazing and personalized. And that's why we do this. That's why I'm doing this, is just to show you guys that you can personalize stuff. And it does take time. This one was a little bit harder. I thought this would be easier, but it did take me a couple stores to go to find what I was really looking for. And I didn't find everything, but it still just gives you that idea. So I think it's still a fun project to do, a fun like challenge. I will show you a couple other things that I got at the thrift store while I was out because there's always something. So I got this sweatshirt for my son for Christmas. I just thought it was really cute. I have a NASA sweatshirt and a NASA long sleeve shirt. My son has a NASA, I'm not sure if it's a short sleeve shirt or what, but I thought this was cute. Space Camp, established in 1982. I thought this was just a super cool sweatshirt, and it was only $2.29, so yay. So that'll be for him for Christmas. Then I got 2 other things that were kind of big. In the spring at our co-op class, I'm teaching a service project class for the high schoolers. And I'm really excited about that. We are going to be doing stuff there's a kind of like a retirement home where my friend works. We're gonna be making stuff for them, for the older retired elderly gentlemen and ladies there. In the volleyball season, the volleyball team went to this place and they painted the ladies' nails. And the ladies loved it. It was so sweet. And they painted pumpkins too. And that kind of inspired this. I was like, we need to do stuff like this. I think that would be really fun. So I'm doing a class where we're not gonna go to the place where the people are, but we're gonna make stuff for them in class. And then I will take them there or give them to my friend to take there. And then the other part will be, we're gonna bake stuff to take to the police officers and the firefighters. So we're just gonna mix that up and do different crafts. We're gonna make homemade cards for the retired ladies. They will love those. We'll bring baked goods to the police and then some little gift baskets, different things like throughout. It's like a 9-week class. We'll do 9 different projects. But I knew in my mind, we're gonna have to get some sort of container to put the stuff in. I did just find out, unfortunately, after I bought these, that we can't do food for the retirement home. So if we bake cookies, I may just actually I'll show you what these are, but I may just send 1 container of cookies home with each kid and have them give it to an elderly neighbor or something like that. So they're still doing it, but it won't be specifically for the retirement home that I was thinking about because we can't legally do it. I don't know. It makes sense if they can't, but you can give them to your friends. So let me show you what I got with this in mind. This ginormous container or bag of containers. This was $10.49. I haven't counted yet how many are in here. There's like a million of these containers and lids. Let me pull one out because I haven't even gotten to hold one. So when I saw this, I just thought, at first I was like, I have a good thrifting mind. So I'm like, what can I do with that? What can I do with that? Where other people would see this and it says Barstool Bites. So it's like, well, I'm not going to give that to a bunch of old people. Like I'm not going to, they're not going to want those. But there were these cute, tiny little containers and they have plastic lids. And look, they're still sealed. Like there's 2 fat, big bags of the plastic lids and those plastic, real nice, you can't really see. but real nice plastic lids that fit on top of this. So I was like, how could we use those? So my thought was use Mod Podge and cover this, even because it's got like little hamburgers and chicken and stuff like that, which it's just weird for what we're going to be using it for. But I think I'm going to get some Mod Podge, or we'll make some because I know you can do it with like glue and water for our class. And then we'll cover this with like pretty paper, or like you could, I don't know, there's all kinds of things you could cover it with. I have, like I was thinking if we get some pretty scrapbook paper and they Mod Podge this on, there you go, cute container. Like it seems like it'd be really easy to do, and they could personalize it. Like if we got the lady's names, you could put her name on the front. We could use, I thought about stamping too. I was like, we could get some old, like craft paper, which I got. Did I show you? I showed you guys that. I think I showed you guys that earlier. Last time I had this big roll of craft paper. Like we could use craft paper and they could use stamps. I feel like the retired ladies would, and men would appreciate the stamps because that was a big thing like a long time ago. But we could stamp something like to, I don't know, it's not gonna be Christmas, but stamp like Happy Easter on it, or stamp a Bible verse or something like that, and then just glue it on here. So even though this is a huge thing to store, I was thinking ahead because I have to figure that out in the spring anyway. So I thought that was a really good deal, and my co-op reimburses me anyway, but for this, so it was definitely worth getting. So yeah, so my husband, I had to be like, there's a big bag of buckets in the garage, just ignore it, okay? Because he's probably like, why did you buy this? But it is important. All right, I'm gonna show you one more thing that I got for myself. I'm so excited. I almost forgot. I actually got one other thing. I have told you guys I'm not a super, oh, it's so messy back there. Have my crackers been showing this whole time? Over there. There you go. I'm not a huge Christmas. I love to decorate for Christmas, but like in this tiny window of like the day after Thanksgiving and then New Year's. But my kids would love to have it longer. So anyway, my daughter already asked me the other day if I would consider setting up early, and I'm like, oh, we're hosting Thanksgiving for families, so I just don't know. I don't know if I can handle it. Having Christmas up for Thanksgiving seems really weird, but I did get this. I haven't shown her yet. This was, I don't know if this was expensive for what it was, but I liked it. I have a manger scene that actually a student gave me 20 years ago when I was a teacher, and it's just a glass manger scene that I set up. But I thought I liked the rustic. You can't even see it because I haven't unwrapped it yet. I was gonna just not give it to my daughter as a gift, but like show her next week. Look what I got. So it's like ceramic. I just thought it was a really cool manger scene, and it lights up. I'll set it up in a minute and plug it in, and then I'll show you guys. But it has all these little pieces. So it's got the baby Jesus, and it's got a lamb and a camel, and the shepherd boy. Like it's got all these little pieces in here that go with it. So I think $10 was probably pretty good for that. And so I might actually set this up sooner than later so that she's like gets to enjoy a little bit of Christmas until I'm ready to do the Christmas tree. But it does light up. It's a little lamp, and I was like, that would be so cute. So there's a little bit of light that comes out the window. I tried it at the store to make sure it works, but that was really cute. So here is a picture of it. Isn't that adorable? So I think I might put it on our entryway table or something like that, but I thought that was cute. Now I'll show you the last thing. Okay, so this is the other thing that I bought. It's huge. I will turn the camera around and show you guys in just a minute. Here's the story. I saw it in the thrift store, and I thought it was so beautiful. Like the wood, I liked the color of the wood. It wasn't like a lot of times at thrift stores you see like that really dark wood or kind of yellowy wood. And I thought this was a really pretty color, but it's big. So I thought, I don't know if I need that. But then I've been thinking, we don't really have we have a pantry that's kind of part of our cabinet. We don't have like a walk-in pantry. So I feel like we never really have enough space. That was what I was thinking, was this would be nice to put some pantry stuff in. I'm gonna show you how it opens, but it's beautiful. Anyway, I think it was a fairly good deal. So I've got it in our kitchen, like entryway, or what do you call it? I haven't cleaned it up yet. I haven't had time to clean it up, but it's got these pull-out drawers, really deep, nice pull-out drawers. So I thought these would be nice for like, I don't know. I have another cabinet that's got like tea bags and stuff like that, but I thought this would be nice for like dry goods and stuff. So that opens up, and then that opens up, and then there's these drawers, 2 big drawers also. And they're deep, so I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. I also thought about using it for like our towels, because I don't have like a linen closet. I do have a linen closet, but I'm using it for some pantry storage. So anyway, it's kind of big in this little kitchen nook area, but I think it's really pretty. So that's it. It was $75. So let me know if you think that's a good deal. I felt like for a big piece of furniture, they actually had one other piece of furniture right as you walk in the store that I really liked that had glass cabinets. It was taller and a little skinnier, but it was $200. So that's why when I saw this, I was like, I think $75 is probably pretty good for what that is. It was a nice big piece of furniture, but I haven't bought furniture in a long time. So anyway, I don't know. Do you think that was a good deal? So I hope you guys have enjoyed these thrifting videos lately. It's been a really fun challenge to do these thrifting challenges. I have really had fun with it. So I will probably do maybe one more. So I'm actually going to ask you guys, whoever stuck around for the whole video, if you could leave a couple ideas in the description box below. I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and instead of picking from the original ideas, I'm going to pick from this from the description box. So if you guys have an idea of something that I should look for thrifting, it could be random, it could be a few different ideas for a basket, just let me know in the description box. I hope you guys like this. Give me a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our other videos. Thanks for being here. Bye.